Hello, this is 1958 MGA. I'm going to give a brief layout update for the month of July 2014. First up, we've got our first prototype print of the 4000 series Baldie car. It's perched on my L in the residential section. It's painted in the CRT brown and orange paint scheme right now. This is the prototype model, so the roof profile is yet to be correct. And also it's sitting on North Shore truck, so those are incorrect. Let's take a close-up view. Again, this is a model that has been 3D printed from Shapeways. The rivet detail turned out good. There are some spots where rivets just have fallen off. The rivet detail on the roof, that is just a decal, so that's a work in progress. Again, this is all 3D printed from Shapeways. Here's the other end. Here's a more ground level view. You can see some of the rivet detailer. I'll show the other side in just a second so you can see where some of the rivets, I don't know if they fell off during the printing process or fell off during shipment. Here's the other side, which you can see some of the rivets are missing off the belt rail. Those I think was just knocked off during shipment. It's not terrible. Let me see if I can zoom in. Now the third panel over from the right, that's actually a not a fault in the print. That is actually where I goofed up when I was painting. Again, the rivets on the gray roof, those are Archer transfer rivets, decal rivets. This top view shows some of the construction techniques used to make a O-scale 3D printed car from Shapeways. The side is actually made up of 5 separate prints, which are the end doors, the 2 window sections, and a middle door. There are splice plates of just some styrene and a brass channel that runs along the top to kind of stiffen things up. The material from Shapeways takes a really nice application of super glue CA glue, so it really holds very strong. Here's a little better view at the front. As you can see, it turned out good. There's this front is actually a little bit rougher than the sides, but again, no sanding on this front. Again, what's nice about this, we can specify whatever type of details you'd want on the front, whether type of door controls or door open, windows open, safety glass, anything you would want, it can be printed. Another project that I've been working on is repainting a set of the MTH 6200 series cars into the green and white scheme of the CTA era. It's been a work in progress. I'm still trying to nail down the perfect green color, but this particular green I think is a little too light. I need to go a little darker on that green. It's hard to tell under the fluorescent lighting, but the white is a pretty good color, off-color white. Let me see if I can move to a little less area to layout that's got a little less glare so you can maybe see the colors a little bit better. Here is an area of the layout that might have a little less glare from the fluorescent lights. You can see that white better. Still looks pretty washed out. It's an off-color white that I'm pretty happy with. It's just the green. The green definitely needs some work. I think I need to go 1 or 2 shades darker for the green. Again, I think the green and white looks good against the paper cabrini green, which humidity's been playing havoc with the paper. Been a very damp spring, early summer here in Chicagoland area. The only other real development on the layout is that I've acquired Chicago Aurora and Elgin car 404. This is actually a 2-rail car, but I will be converting it to actually 2-rail battery power. The whole layout will eventually be moved to battery power and 2-rail at some point. Car currently doesn't run, but it looks good. Sits a little high in the trucks. I might want to work on that. But I got it for an excellent price, so I couldn't pass up the opportunity. As for the further progress along the expansion, not a whole lot has happened here. Well, I had to put in some new mechanicals, so luckily the expansion was able to survive. But again, nothing really new here. I've got the girders ready to go for making the expansion. I just have yet to get to it. So this area is still quite the work in progress. Eventually I will put a station in this area. Other than those developments, not a whole lot happening on the layout. The 3D printing process has definitely taken some time out of just building stuff. Also with the summer months, obviously you spend a lot less time down on the layout, but for the most part I'm just trying to acquire some more cars, refine the model, make it go together a little bit easier, and just keep on. I got to work on the expansion for sure to get more track up. Eventually one of these days even finish this apartment building. That has been a project for about a year now. Thanks for watching.